Welcome to Verse Agreement.
Hi, I'm Lily.
And I'm Emma, as always.
It's been a long time.
It's been the same amount of time as always.
We're finally back.
With the second to last official episode.
Oh my god. It's so sad. Aren't you sad?
Was that really necessary, the song thing you just did?
You know what? I'm a singer. I am made of song and happiness and light. And you are not.
Yep, I saw that one coming. I'm sick, so...
We passed it on. Last time I was sick and now Emma's sick.
Yeah. Yay.
What a way for us to say goodbye to you.
I know, in the 15th episode, we're both gonna be sick, aren't we? That's how this is gonna work.
It's just gonna be...
a mess.
Yeah, composed of a bunch of sneezes and coughs. Like that! Oh
so I apologize ahead of time if I cough, because I'm sick. And I'm allergic to dust. And that's everywhere. Alright. The quote of the day, I found this one, and I really liked it. It's, never regret. If it's good, it's wonderful. If it's bad, it's experience. Victoria Holt. And when I read this, I was like, this is Verse Agreement. This quote, I can relate it so great with Verse Agreement, because we did not know how this project was going to go at all. And now we're near the end. And I feel like it was pretty successful.
Yeah, definitely.
I felt pretty fulfilled.
To go from the first episode.
We don't talk about it. So going from the second episode.
No, like the first through third, they were awful. And then by the fourth, we got our bearings.
And we figured it out.
It started to get going good.
Like, you hear YouTubers talk about how sometimes it's kind of weird to talk to a camera.
Not really.
Yeah, all the YouTubers I watch talk about that. So it's it's different. It takes a while to get used to. You're talking to a camera, but at the same time you're talking to an audience, but in a different way. Like, I can picture people who I know that listen to this. That's why I don't act like a fool all the time. And then I can picture no one listening to it, and it just being for us, and still, yeah, this was an experience. I'm sick, okay?
What?
I know I messed up. My train of thought just kind of went everywhere. Whatever. Okay.
Moving on.
Lily's not talking, so that worries me. So, after this, there's only one official episode left. Episode 15. Can't count. And then, yeah, it's your last chance to submit a poem, guys. There's one last chance. Who's gonna get it? Probably gonna be someone we know. But still.
That's not true.
That is true, because people have already contacted me.
Well, no.
Well, yes.
Okay, I'm done with that one. We need to move on.
So, okay. I am 99.9% sure we have not used this poem. I went through every episode, and I looked at my annotations to see whose poem it was, and this poem I don't think ever came up. Are you looking at it? Have we read this poem?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because I don't recognize the second line. Okay,
because it was really familiar to me, and I was wondering, is it familiar?
That's because we read it and we didn't use it the first time, because this is like one of the first...
This is actually the first poem we ever got submitted, and I just always assumed we had used it, and then I was like, wait a second, we never used this, did we? Those poor people. Alright. There's more than one I'm referring to. There's more than one poems we have submitted but never used.
Well, you didn't specify. Okay, so this poem is called Sometimes It's Hard.
By Jacqueline Risden. Right?
Yes.
Yes, that's how it looks. If that's wrong, I'm sorry. It's not my fault. So. What?
We're going to start reading now.
Okay. Sometimes it's hard to live like I'm happy and feeling great.
Sometimes it's hard to hold back the tear and smile on.
Sometimes it's hard to feel unaccepted and act like I don't care about it.
Sometimes it's just so hard to live with the pain.
But most of the time it's easy.
It's easy to fake a smile and bury the agony deep down.
It's easy to swallow the tears and give a happy high.
It's easy to hide the feelings of rejection and put on an act.
It's just easy to swallow and live with the pain.
And that's what scares me the most.
Woo, woo, I love this poem. Snaps. Snaps for that. Snaps for you, Jacqueline. Right? That's her name?
Yes.
Said it right? Yes. Hopefully. We've made that mistake once, probably more than once, but only one person has corrected us.
Oh no. It makes me feel bad. I hate it when people get people's names.
Well, we didn't get their name wrong. We got their gender wrong.
Oh.
That was my mistake. I don't know.
Anyway, I really liked that one.
I do too, because it is true, like, you can never know what someone's truly going through. Even if they tell you, there could be more to what they're saying.
It just depends.
Sorry. I'm sick.
It just depends on who the person is and how well you know them and how well they allow you to know them. And that can be kind of hard to deal with and to accept the fact that somebody could always be putting on a brave face.
Yeah. Just agreeing with what you're saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, let's go on to Laura's Corner.
Yeah.
Let's go on to Laura's Corner.
Go, Laura!
Go, Laura. Take it away.
Woo!
Woo!
Hey there, guys. Welcome back to Laura's Corner. As always, it is Laura. Now, this is a poem that I never read, and I thought was unfinished, but I read over it again, and I think it does pretty well on its own. Oh well. Here we go. Right into it. Doesn't have a name, as usual. Here we go. I remember you sleeping next to me. I remember the darkness of the night and the warmth of you curled up by my side. I can still smell the cigarettes my dad still smokes, and I can still count the number of times I felt that in love on one hand. I remember shifting softly, so as not to wake you. I leaned over and kissed you on the forehead, and I reminded myself how much you changed me. I promised myself that it would always be like this, and I promised you I'd never let you go. I remember the harshness of the morning sun, and how it dried out my promises, how they withered in the warmth of your love for everyone but me, and froze in the bitterness of my denial. Yeah, that was sad. Yeah, that's a really old poem. Okay, sorry to kind of wrap things up very quickly, but I have to go. This actually wasn't very quick at all. I don't know what I'm talking about. See you all next time. Bye.
Welcome back. That was an amazing poem by Laura, as always. They're always good.
Yes, she never
Disappoints. She has good poetry.
Yes.
There's so many poems she hasn't read that are so amazing. And sometimes I wish we were going on forever so she can read all of them. But we're not, so. Only one more episode left.
Please shed a tear.
What?
Be sad.
I mean, you don't have to be sad. You could be happy that you get to have another episode after this. The glass is 1/4 the way filled.
What?
I don't know. I'm sick and tired.
I don't.
When this is over, I'm gonna sleep.
That sounds so wonderful.
I get to sleep.
I know, and I have to do homework.
Never have homework.
I know.
I could practice for the ECA. Ha ha ha! That's funny. That was a joke. I would never practice for the ECA. Okay. It's Lily's poem.
Yay! It's my poem.
Yeah. You get to read it now. We've only been doing this for what? How long have we been doing this? Maybe like
Since
10 episodes we've been reading our own poems?
Since last year.
Well, yeah. Duh.
I don't know. This one doesn't have a title, and the first part I wrote a long time ago, and the rest of it I wrote today.
Yeah.
So here we go. With the silhouette of crippled dreams grasping at ripped open seams, the longing of forgotten honor and ideals found in a forest of sin. Metal shards of betrayal plunged into permeable chests. Gaping wounds make flimsy shirts of deceit stained red with blood. Pressured rain beats down harshly on those who search desperately for dreams worth drawing a last breath. The slain lovers are entwined, crushed violets line between them. Surrounded by horrors and casualties of hope misplaced, true love and originality are laid to rest, all goodness eradicated from this persistent life forever.
Whoa. I'm tired. I caught half of it, and then I was like, flowers.
Bedtime.
Yeah, bedtime.
So tired.
I am very tired.
I actually really like it.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Woo!
It's short.
It's
Short and sweet.
Like me.
You're not short.
Yes.
We're like the same height, so please
You're-
don't say that you're short.
You're an inch taller than me.
No, I wear boots every day, so I'm an inch taller,
I'm 5'3",
and I'm 5'4" with my boots on.
but you're taller than me.
With my boots on.
In general.
No, I'm not.
What?
We're the same height.
Has my life... What?
Yes.
Oh my god.
I'm also taller than Milo.
At least we're taller than Michaela.
Yes. Actually, he's 5'3" too. But...
Damn it.
And Risden's 5'4".
No.
And then Siraj is like too tall.
We can't count Siraj. She's too tall to count.
Yes. Alright, so my poet of the week is William Stafford. Yes. His name has staff in it. Like Gandalf.
And staph infection.
I should have slapped you. Right there.
Well, if you'd slapped me, I would have been able to slap you back.
That's true. And the poem's called You Reading This, Be Ready. And I love it so much. Starting here, what do you want to remember? How sunlight creeps along a shining floor? What scent of old wood hovers? What softened sound from outside fills the air? Will you ever bring a better gift for the world than the breathing respect that you carry with wherever you go right now? Are you waiting for time to show you some better thoughts? When you turn around, starting here, lift this new glimpse that you found, carrying into the evening all that you want from this day, this interval you spent reading or hearing this. Keep it for life. What can anyone give you greater than right now, starting here, right in this room, when you turn around? That's it. I'm sick. And it's really good. I love this poem so much. I love the title because the way I see it is he's like, people like get caught up in like the future, what they're gonna do with their lives, where they're gonna live, are they gonna have a family, and they forget to live in the now. Like you're only where you are right now, where you are right now, you're only there for so long. And if you choose not to remember it, then that's part of your life you'll never get back. Like if you choose to just go through high school wearing your headphones, not having very many friends, not doing fun things, not going to concerts and hanging out with your friends, then that's part of your life you'll look back at and be like, why didn't I do more? Because what you do now affects your life forever. The fact you don't have very many friends now, you don't have people to help carry you through when you're older. It's all a matter of what you do now and how you choose to remember it and where you're going.
And I think part of that also is that the future and imagining the future can be quite an escape, but it's not a permanent escape. It's this ideas and living in this dream world and what can be and how everything will be or should be. And if you live in there too long, your life now suffers for it.
Yeah.
So even though the future is great, and I don't think that this poem is trying to discourage dreaming, I think what it's trying to encourage is love the future, look for the future, but don't live in the future. And
Yeah. That's what it's about. It's about stuff happening.
Please don't ever say happening again.
I say, what? You're so mean to me.
You're so mean to me too, so it's okay.
Look at that. Risden's book just sitting over there on the counter. I steal his books. If you're listening, Risden, you're never getting your books back. Time for the shout out that Lily just had to set up, so I had to give her the shout out.
To.
Yes, I do. Because they're gonna be like, you gave one to Laura and Lily gave one to you. Why doesn't Lily get one? And I'll have to hear this all.
Do what you want.
This week's shout out goes out to Lily.
It shouldn't be.
And, okay, Lily's like my partner in crime, literally. We stole stuff.
No. I have never stolen a single item in my entire life.
I'm trying to think of something you stole.
I have not stolen anything.
You stole my pencil.
What?
You have stolen my pencils before.
I do not believe. I have left many things here and have never had them returned.
I gave you your suitcase back.
Okay, continue.
And I've known her for 10 years now. And her birthday's coming up. This
Yeah.
episode airs the day before your birthday.
Oh! I bought a crown last night because Emma and I went to go see Beauty and the Beast.
You're interrupting my shower.
And I bought a crown, so I'm going to wear it on my birthday. Okay, I'm sorry.
That was the first time I've ever seen that show. Or movie. I don't know what it is. What is it?
Well, it originally started out as a fairy tale or a folk tale. And
I had never heard about it.
Disney developed it into the very famous Disney musical film. And then Broadway adapted it into a musical play. And it's been very popular both ways. There have been a million adaptations. Some modern life adaptations. The stories have been like Beastly with Vanessa Hudgens and Alexander Pettifer.
Never heard of it.
That hurts me. It physically hurts me. I love that movie. The book is awful.
Because you love Vanessa Hudgens.
I love Vanessa Hudgens, and I love
Zac Efron.
Zac Efron, but I was going to say Alexander Pettifer.
I've never heard of that dude.
I love him. I love him. I love him.
Okay. Well, thanks for interrupting my
I'm
shout
sorry. Continue. I won't talk.
I don't even know what I was going to say next. She writes good poetry, I guess. I guess, yeah. I guess she's a person. I don't really know. She hasn't seen The Winter Soldier, so...
Oh, hey. I do not judge you for not seeing all my stuff.
You can't go see Age of Ultron unless you have seen The Winter Soldier.
I haven't said that I was going to go see it without seeing Winter Soldier.
Better not. Come kill you.
I want you to, like, hear my shout out and compare that shout out to Emma's shout out.
I'm not good
and
with
that
emotions.
Is just, and it's like, this is our shout outs. And if you compare them and just be like, oh, this is Lily and this is Emma, and you can totally see the difference between us.
I'm not good with emotions, and, you know, I could have given the shout out to anyone.
Yeah, I'm not saying, I just think it's so funny. This is exactly...
Plus, you interrupted my train of thought.
I'm sorry!
We're talking about a movie or something, whatever it is.
Okay, Emma needs to go to bed.
I do.
And I need to go.
Well, if you, we're not done yet.
We aren't?
We have to thank Risden and Siraj and me for our wonderful cover.
And me.
Because I fixed it. Because we all got haircuts literally the next day after Risden finished it.
We already had them before, and then...
Well, Lily had hers before, but Risden didn't know what Lily looked like.
Which is weird because we're in the same class. But it's fine, it's Risden. It's not like he really notices anything.
That's true. But yeah, that's it for today.
Sorry this one was kind of lame.
Aren't they always kind of lame?
No, the other ones are more funny and stuff, but Emma's sick. And
I am sick, and I'm the humor of the show.
That is so not true.
It's pretty close to being true.
Not at all.
I'm like the cynical, sarcastic humor.
Yeah, and I'm just funny.
I like cynical.
I like me.
Like, for example, we're all gonna die.
Stop. That's not funny. That's just a fact.
That is kind of funny when you think about it.
Basically, our bodies are just shells for minds that will eventually not exist.
Everyone you ever know, love, and hate will die eventually.
And we'll all be forgotten and worth nothing on this earth.
That's true. Awesome.
Happy Time with Friends with Lily and Emma.
What? That's not what the show's called. The show's called Verse Agreement.
Oh my god!
That's not what the show's called.
Goodbye!
What?
We're going.
Goodbye. We didn't even... Oh, I guess we did thank them. Never mind.
Okay, we will see you next time, and it'll be a lot better.
Because it's the last episode.
It's the last episode. We're gonna make it awesome.
And, yeah. We also have a TED Talk.
Hopefully.
I mean, we still have to write the TED Talk. Even if we don't get the thing, we have to do it.
We're procrastinators. It's bad.
No. You're a procrastinator. I have been wanting to do this for 2 weeks now.
But you never schedule it. You're never like, hey, Lily, this day, let's
Really?
do this. No.
I remember saying that we would do it Friday night.
No, you did not say we would
I
do
said,
it Friday night.
Friday night we will watch movies, record versus agreement, and do our TED Talk. And then you got grounded.
Yeah.
Put up.
This one's not good. You could just skip this one.
What? Don't tell them to skip an episode.
Okay, well,
Snaps for you.
We love you.
Snaps for that.
We'll
And
see you next time.
and invisible hats for them.
No! It doesn't exist!
Invisible
It
hats!
doesn't exist!
Invisible
No,
hats!
it's not a real thing. It's not a real thing. You can't do this every time because it's not a real thing. You can't shut me down on the 4th episode and be like, what invisible hats? And then bring it up every time just to annoy me because it's not a real thing. Invisible hearts! Invisible hearts! Invisible hats are not a thing. They will never be a thing. Oh my god.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Invisible hats.